Hello everyone, this is Nestlyn Llagas from 2 C and I'm going to discuss about types of leadership. We all know that we have so many leaders like organizational leaders, community leaders for the society, or the group leaders. Since my topic is about types of leadership, let us know first what is leadership. Leadership is ultimately about creating a way for people to contribute in making something ordinary. Leadership is the process of social influence in which one person can enlist the aid and support of others in the accomplishment of a common task. So, dito po sa leadership, we can also call this as a process of influencing a group of people to achieve common goals. So, lahat po tayo, di ba may kanya-kanya tayong leaders, especially kapag meron po tayong mga group works or mga team leaders, ganun po. That is leadership. What can you say about this picture? Okay, in this picture po, this is an example of autocratic or authoritarian leadership. Means the center is on the leader. The leader holds all authority and responsibility. Autocratic work environment does normally have little or no flexibility. Dito po sa autocratic, all the decisions are done by the leader. And also the leader gives the command. The role of workers is just to follow. Ang dito po hindi pwedeng magbigay ng suggestions ang mga followers or mga subordinates. So, parang ang quote niya is, I will decide and you should follow. So, that is about autocratic or authoritarian leadership. In this picture, we can see that the boss said that, guys, give your suggestions. So, very opposite po siya sa autocratic. So, ang tawag po sa leadership na to is democratic or participative leadership. In this leadership style, subordinates are involved in making decisions. It is centered on subordinates' contributions. The democratic leader holds final responsibility, but he or she knows to delegate authority to other people who determine work projects. Develop plans to help employees evaluate their own performance. So, here in the democratic or participative leadership, the decisions will do together by the leader and workers. So, ibig sabihin po, ang mga subordinates niya or followers can give some suggestions and not only the leader will give the decision. So, very opposite po siya kasi di ba po sa autocratic, boss lang po doon or leader lang ang nasusunod. Dito naman po sa democratic, ang leader po dito ay nag-accept ng mga suggestions ng kanyang mga subordinates. So, that is democratic or participative leadership. Next, in this picture, we can see that the boss says that do it anyway what you feel is right. So, in this picture, this is an example of laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire leadership means subordinates are allowed to work as they choose with minimal or no interference. Leaders are hands-off and allow group members to make the decisions. So, ibig sabihin po, all the decisions are taken by the workers or subordinates. The responsible person is the leader if anything happens. But the decisions and plans are made by the workers only. This type of leadership is used when the workers and subordinates are highly qualified. Ibig sabihin po dito sa types ng leadership na to, ang mga karamihan dito na gumagawa is yung mga qualified na po, so talagang alam na po nila ang gagawin. Hands off, ibig sabihin, parang hindi na, yung parang bahala kayo, yun ang leader. Kumbaga ang gagawa is yung mga workers or subordinates. So that is laissez-faire leadership. In this picture, we can see, ano kaya sa tingin nyo ang nasa picture na yan? Diba, parang nag-chase ng pera. So, in this picture po, this is an example of transactional leadership. Transactional leadership means involves an exchange process whereby followers get immediate, tangible rewards for carrying out the leader's orders, clarifying what is expected of followers' performance, explaining how to meet such expectations. So, here in the transactional po, for the good work, there is a reward, and for the bad work, punishment will be given. So, sa type ng leadership na to, kung gagalingan mo, may reward ka. Kapag hindi mo naman nabigay yung magandang, halimbawa, reports or ano man yan, you will get punished. Yan po ang transactional leadership. Okay, sa picture na to, makikita natin na yung leader nila is parang nakikipag-usap sa mga subordinates or workers. So that is an example of transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is about initiating change in organizations, groups, oneself, and others. Leaders motivate others to do more than they originally intended, often even more than they thought possible. They set more than challenging expectations and typically achieve higher performance. Here in the transformational, leader here will always encourage, motivate, care for the employee to achieve the common goal. So, dito po sa transformational, the leader can change. Halimbawa po, may mga mag-uusap sila ng mga subordinates. Tapos doon, habang nagme-meeting sila, leaders keep on encouraging, motivating, para maging maayos yung ina-achieve nilang goal. So that is transformational leadership. Next, we have here, tingnan nyo yung nasa picture. Di ba parang sinusunod ng mga tao yung parang leader, no? Parang hero. So that is an example of charismatic leadership. Here in charismatic leadership, it relies on the charm and persuasiveness of the leader. Charismatic leaders inspire people to work together for a common cause. It involves the transformations of followers' values and beliefs. So, dito po sa charismatic, very energetic dapat ang leader dito and very much influencing, has a very good personality. People follow by his personality and actions. Yung sinasabi natin na dinadaan mo lang yun sa charisma, di ba naririnig natin yan? So, parang ang yung para pong may spell na ginagamit para mapasunod mo yung mga tao. That is charismatic leadership. So, base sa ating na-tackle na topic, what kind of leader are you? Ano kayang leader ang gusto mo? Anong klase ng leader ang gusto mo? Okay po. So, sa pagpipili po ng pagiging leader, iba-iba po ang kanyang kinds. So, kayo na lang po ang bahala kung alin po dyan ang gusto nyo. To be an effective leader, here are qualities and characteristics of a good leader. First of all, we have here the self-confidence. Self-confidence is very important quality of a leader. Why? Because if the leader has no self-confidence, how will he or she can give a good decision or good work? So in self-confidence, it's very important. If the leader doesn't have self-confidence, then the followers will get confused. So it is very important that the leader should have self-confidence. Next, we have here the courage. So courage is also an important quality because if we are not brave to take a decision or to solve problem, we can take a proper decision. So, halimbawa, nagkakaproblema po yung pinapagawang task. If we are not brave enough to take a decision or solve problem, paano magiging good o paano natin ma-achieve yung common goal natin or yung common task na binigay sa atin. So, courage is also an important qualities. Next, we have truthful. In truthful, we will build a trust relationship with the workers. So, kung truthful ang leader, syempre, magkakaroon ng trust also ang workers sa leader. So, that is truthful. Next, we have here the decision making. A good leader should be a good decision maker. If the bad decision has taken, you can call him as a good leader. So very important din po ang pagdi-decision making. Kasi pag mali po yung nagawa mong decision, then ang kalalabasan po niya is pangit po or mali. So next we have here the flexible attitude. The leader should be flexible. Halimbawa, if problem occurring, for example, nagkaroon ng electricity shutdown or current shutdown, nag-brown out. So, schedule nyo na ngayon nang magpe-present kayo ng halimbawa presentation. If you're flexible, syempre gagawa ka po ng other techniques para po ma-reach yung deadline nyo. Yung gagawa ka po ng ibang paraan para magawa mo mismo ngayong araw na to yung task nyo. So that is flexible attitude. Sa knowledge naman po, so it is also important because the leader should be knowledgeable regarding his profession. Dapat meron din pong different skills. So, knowledge po is very important. And we have here the good listener. Good listener is also a very important qualities and characteristics of a good leader. In the good listener, the leader should be a good listener. He should listen to his subordinates, what they are saying. Or even if it is a problem, the leader should listen to it. Kapag, syempre hindi naman pwedeng yung leader lahat na lang ganito, ganyan, utos. So, kailangan din natin makinig sa mga suggestion ng ating mga kasamahan para mapagtibay natin ang komunikasyon at para magawa din natin yung ating mga common goals. So, that is my report. Thank you very much for listening.